my family's more strict about money, his family is not. So we didn't pay for grades, but my mother-in-law would pay the kids like $20 per A and 10 per B, and it was a lot. And this was when they were little.
Yeah, $4.
With all the classes, they change.
Well, what my husband came to see is that no matter what my mother-in-law would give the kids, my son was going to do the same thing, because he figured out that if you didn't hand in your homework but you got 100 on the exam, the average was a 90, and therefore that's all he was going to do. Whereas his sister was so ashamed if she didn't have a 100, she was going to do everything to get the 100. So the money had nothing to do with the way they thought, because the money only came once a semester, but every single weekend it was, I'm going to get up early and do my homework, or I'm not doing my homework until 8 o'clock Sunday night. So unless my mother-in-law was willing to send a check every single weekend, it had no impact. It was just sort of like, oh, she sent money for Christmas and she sent money at the end of the semester. So we cut that off in elementary school because it was just not necessary. It had no impact on the kids. And neither of us thought that you pay the kids for the grades because, as everybody's already said, that's your job. You have to get good grades because we said so. And then as far as chores, we tried allowance, and again, it had no impact on the kids. My son's thought process is 5 minutes before it's due. So to tell him at the end of the week, we'll give you $5 if you do all your chores, he's not thinking that way. Whereas my daughter was always, I have to do my chores and then I have to do my homework and then I get to watch TV. So we found, not because the kids were not, our kids didn't watch TV during the week. They did school, they did activities, and then TV was for the weekends. Having external pressure on that didn't seem to work. The rewards our kids got were experiences. And that was not because of grades or chores. It was, if you are the kinds of kids you're supposed to be and you're mannerly and you're doing what you're supposed to be as a human being, we're going to go and we're going to have a mom adventure, which is we pop in the car and we go to Great Wolf Lodge because I'm happy you're my kids. And that had an impact on my children. It wasn't, I think it was, first of all, it was always a surprise. I would never tell them where we were going. And I think they realized that they're a part of the family, they're a part of the household. They will or will not do what they're supposed to do, but if they're good people, we're going to go do something fun. So that seemed to have more of an impact on our kids. And then when they were older, they were used to the idea that you're part of this household, you have to keep the wheels turning. And what we noticed, once our kids got jobs, either babysitting or my son was a summer camp counselor, our conversation with them, especially once they hit high school, was Mommy and Daddy pay for regular school clothes in September and at Christmas. You pay for anything else you want. Mommy and Daddy pay for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you want to do something else, pizza on the weekend with your friends or burgers or whatever, that's you. My son, his first job made $1,500. He had to last through the whole year. So if you want to go to prom, if you want to hang out with your friends on the weekends, you've got $1,500. Good luck. And if you run out, you run out. And prom's in May. So, keep your money tight.
Pace yourself.
Pace yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.